If you're positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up on my face. If you are positive, you better bless this space. If you are negative, you better get up on my face. If you are positive, you better bless our space. If you are negative, you better get up out of faces.
Period.
Cleansing noise, since we don't have any bell anymore, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, my bell's been long on. I don't. Hello, friends. If you are new here, welcome. I am Misari.
And I'm Space, the witch.
And this is Witches and Weebs, where the otaku lifestyle, spirituality, fandom, and witchcraft all come together to create a harmonious community of witches and weebs and everything in between. I'm going to just fix my microphone real quickly. Hello. We dive into all things mystical, magical, pop culture, witchy, weeby, anything under the sun considered fun. So if you are here, thank you for joining us on our journey to betterment. And we hope that you have as much fun as we do. Just hands.
Just hands. As you know, this is another Mystic Monday. Welcome back to Mystic Monday, which we have perhaps not been doing. But yeah, relax.
New year, new us.
New year, new us. Featuring, of course, as Mystic Monday, this is the transits, the monthly transits. So that we are featuring moon phases and planetary transits for January 2026. We're starting a little late, but whatever. It's okay. Okay, time is not real. Time is not real.
Clock it.
So if you find this video, you'll be ready to tackle this month with big eccentric energy. Whenever it starts, questions for you out there in the comments. How often do you view transits during the new months or new year? Which retrogrades are you looking forward to the most? Because retrogrades are not bad. They can be used. And which retrogrades are looking forward to the least? Because some of them do kind of suck dunk doo-doo. I'm not gonna lie.
Jupiter. I hate Jupiter retrograde.
Truthfully, some of them suck and some of them are fantastic. It just really depends. And I'd like to introduce our guest stars for today. Apolito. And then there's a Coco Melon right there. We have two cats here today. Coco Melon is our foster, and obviously Apollo is my cat.
If y'all don't know Apollo by now, where have y'all been?
No, for real. If you don't know Apollo by now, this man's a menace. Where are we starting with? What day are we starting with, Mia?
Today! Because technically this video is going to be coming out January 5th, so it's today. Today, January 5th, we've got the Waning Gibbous in Leo. Shed your former self and embrace a you that doesn't judge with ego. Let go of confidence issues and call upon Leo to bestow that confidence to trust yourself that you know what needs to be done. If you are looking to do any spell work during this waning phase, it is always going to be something with release. So if you want to call upon Leo for your spells, give you the confidence to do your magic so you can have these release spells that you do, or do these spiritual practices, anything that requires you to release. As usual during the waning phase, you can call on Leo to give you that confidence. I personally have a mantra that I like to do that empowers my spells. But you can honestly do whatever you feel like doing with the Leo zodiac, with a regressing moon, a moon that is there for getting rid of things that no longer serve you.
For sure. And then from there we go to January 10th, which is the last quarter in Libra. What's stopping you from reaching your goals? Release those burdens and find ways to balance your health, which can be various healths, just for the record. This could be social health. This could be mental health. This could be physical health. This could be all kind of different healths. So this is also be your, there's plenty of different healths. I had a list here somewhere, but goodness me, where'd that go? Clearly not living in balance. With the help of Libra, that will help you allow the space to clear those roadblocks. Libra is all about balance, knowing both sides, pros and cons, and getting rid of the things that are the more cons and keeping the things that are more pros.
Exactly.
That adds you into more balance in your life.
Moving on to January 13th, we've got the waning crescent in Sagittarius. We've got the cool little crescent moon that is going away, and it is time to make room for the new. Remove things that prevent you from expanding out of your comfort zone, because that's what Sagittarius is about. Sagittarius is about expansion. You move away from introspection and you start going out into the world, seeing what everyone has to offer, seeing what you can find in the world. Travel if you want to, but things that prevent you from doing these are things that you want to release. So having the Sagittarius will allow you to expand on those ideals, whether it's figuring out new creative creative, innovative ideas or new creative, innovative ways to release those things that don't serve you. Like I always say, the waning phase is all about release. How you choose to release, it doesn't matter. So long as you're getting rid of that negative energy, again, getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore, and just clearing those hurdles that you find yourself at often because you're not really sure what to do. But having that energy in Sagittarius will absolutely help you find things that you might have overlooked because it encompasses a very large part of the world.
From there, we go to January 17th, which is Venus is going into Aquarius, the sign of do whatever the fuck you want. As much as we love independence, there is no better time than now to embrace community and use that to establish boundaries. Remember, boundaries have to be verbalized, otherwise they're just in your head and nobody knows shit. You have to tell people. You have to practice telling people your boundaries and letting them respond to them accordingly.
Yep.
Now, whether that's like shit or whether that's, hey, cool, okay, cool. For sure. Sorry, man. Totally didn't mean it like that, but I understand. It depends on the person, but you have to give them that chance.
Yeah.
Ensure you've got enough love to give while making sure that your wishes are respected while you do the same. Make sure you are communicating. You have to open your mouth. This is a big time to just communicate and maybe read over the things you send before you send them.
Yep. Nobody is a mind reader. Nobody can tell what you're thinking. It does not matter. And I'm speaking from experience. It does not matter how long you have known this person or how long this person has known you. You might know each other down to the T, but at the end of the day, neither of you are mind readers. Therefore, you have to communicate your boundaries. You have to communicate openly, but compassionately. And if they cross your boundary, then you know, hey, I'm giving you a warning because people make mistakes. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I've laid down the law, and if you are continuing to cross that barrier, then you can go away right along with the things I'm releasing with these moons because nobody has time to keep reiterating themselves. And I understand that it's a thing that some people absolutely need because they don't understand the first 1, 2, 3 times. And that's where patience comes in. That's where compassion comes in. But some people just don't have that kind of temper. Some people just really can't deal with that. And sometimes it can be a trigger. So you really have to be careful. There's a lot of nuance to this. You really have to be careful with how you communicate, who you're communicating with, because you don't communicate with everybody the same way. You can establish the same boundaries, but what you talk about with this homie is probably something completely different than what you talk about with this homie. Everybody has friends that they go to for various different things. It is not one size fits all.
Friendship is not one size fits all. Sometimes you have to understand that this is the friend that you don't get close and vulnerable with. You back off.
Yeah.
And you understand that this is fun. This is for fun, and that's all it needs to be.
Yes.
And then there's other people that you will absolutely eventually get vulnerable with, but you also have to be willing to establish those boundaries by communicating them.
Exactly.
And not like an asshole.
Oh,
again, speaking from experience. Guilty as charged, unfortunately. When I get my feelings hurt, I am mean as shit.
Ugh.
I am so awful.
2026, we're working on it. We're working on it. That's
the one thing I'm I just need to bite my tongue sometimes because most people don't deserve that. Most people don't deserve that. But I am so bitter. Anyway.
Okay, from January 17th to the 18th, now we've got the new moon in Capricorn. What better time than the new moon to plot out your ambitions so they manifest?
Damn, everything's going in. I was reading through the list and everything's going into Aquarius.
It's the month of Aquarius. It's the fucking month of Aquarius, which is totally fine. I will explain why that is totally fine later in the episode. Use this clean slate with Capricorn energy to create practical and effective plans toward your goals while avoiding rigidness, because Capricorn is a very, very fucking stubborn sign, and it's so easy to be susceptible to like the feeling of failure. Do not pigeonhole yourself or sell yourself short when it comes to your dreams. It's very easy with, like I said, it's very easy with Capricorn to do that because they're so by the book and they're so practical that sometimes they don't invite the whimsy that is necessary to be able to expand on those ideas or make them more innovative. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself some credit. You are that bitch. You are her. You are him. You are they. You are whatever you want to be. Here's
my thing. You have to give yourself grace because you cannot hate yourself into a better person.
Oh.
You cannot hate. Ooh, talking to myself again. I'm about to get emotional because holy shit. You cannot hate yourself into being a better person. You have to, like, even if you make a mistake, you have to be like, at least I tried.
Yep.
And for the next time it comes up, I know that I won't make that mistake again. I might make another mistake, but it'll be because I didn't know about that one. I now know about this.
Yeah.
Making mistakes is fine, so long as you are learning from them. I can't help but keep looking at my really adorable cat right here.
Look at his body, so chunky.
Oh, he just showed you his asshole. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. Where were we?
We are on January 19th.
Now, from there, again, like I was saying, everything is going into Aquarius. Here we have the sun in Aquarius. If you've been itching to get into a club or do something with friends, use this sun as an opportunity to hone in on your desire for companionship. Sometimes your friends want to be chosen and you have to do the asking.
Yep.
A lot of people want to be chosen so bad but don't want to do the choosing.
Yep.
Sometimes somebody has to do the choosing. Somebody has to do the choosing. It is okay to be private and independent, but you can't really do everything alone.
At all.
Maybe you don't have to hang out with 20 friends at once. You can hang out with one friend at one time and that's it. That's good enough. If that's your social battery, that's your social battery. Find out what your social battery is and do it. It could be 2 friends. It could be 3 friends. It could be 1 friend. It could be 1 friend every once a week. Okay, cool. That's your social battery. So be it. Embrace eccentricity and live with whimsy. Be fun, be annoying, live with whimsy because being nonchalant is lame and loser activity. I'm so sorry.
I can't stand. I wanted to be nonchalant so bad when I was younger, and
Dude,
I'm looking back at it like, why would I want to do that?
Stop showing people your butthole.
Only cats.
What is on your nose? Look at that. Anyway.
All right, so January 20th, we are still in Aquarius. We're going to have a couple planets in the sun in Aquarius for a little bit. So, Mercury is the sign of communication, obviously. Embrace an imaginative mind during this Mercury phase with Aquarius leading the way. Turn the most practical ideas, which I know is totally, completely counterintuitive from that moon in Taurus, but just hear me out. Just hear me out. Turn them into the most unique ones and inspire others to tap into that clever side of them as well. This transit is all about bringing out the creativity in each other, which is obviously a form of communication because you are speaking with another person. You are taking your ideas, they are taking their ideas, and y'all are making this weird mush of brain fucking frequencies together. And it's not even that you are the pioneer, it's just everyone is a pioneer, but you want to find a group of people that can help hone that creativity. Because creating alone is fine. Yeah, you can do things alone, but you get the best inspiration and the best ideas with other people. You can't have every idea by yourself in the world. It's not happening. Sorry. Hate to break it to you.
No. And I hate to break it to you, some people need to tell you that the idea kind of sucks.
They won't say it like that, but it's the gist of it.
They shouldn't say it like that. They shouldn't say it like that. They should say it like, what if you did this instead? They should give you, if you're going to say there's a problem, give a solution in some fashion.
Yes, please.
Or even just say, hey, I'm not sure that really works, but do you want to brainstorm? If you don't have any idea, do you want to brainstorm something together to see if that might help?
Yes, amen.
Offer them some type of solution alongside their problem.
Yeah.
Because at some point, once you just start saying problem, you just get nitpicky.
You're
homie, relax.
Nitpicky. And you are your own worst critic already. And so when someone just comes and keeps nitpicking and they're not offering a solution, it's like, okay, then what am I even telling you my ideas for? If you're not going to help me refine them, or you're just going to keep picking at me because you think my ideas stink and you're not telling me anything else from it. Why do my ideas stink? Oh, and please tell them a why. Don't just say your ideas stink and not elaborate on what you think about it smells.
Yeah, like tell them why. If that's enough, that's all you have to do. Be like, hey, I'm not sure that's a really good idea and here's why. Blah, 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 blah. And they'll be like, okay, cool. I understand that is now a problem and I need to fix it. Yep. What can I do?
Exactly.
And then
so.
you either have a solution or you start brainstorming together and be like, I don't know, but let's figure it out together.
Literally. And that's what this
Grab
Mercury
those,
phase is all
you
about.
guys, one brain cell, other brain cell, rub them together. Let's go.
Literally. So now, if you have any sipping paints near your area, go to a sipping paint. If you have a book club, go to that book club. You have an art club, go to the art club. You have a writing club, circle jerk in that writing club. Just make sure
Book
that
club.
you're with people.
Did you say book club?
I did say book club.
Thought so. I was wondering why I had book club in my head.
Any kind of club. January something. We've got the waxing crescent in Pisces. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. I have it mislabeled here because it was like fucking ass crack o'clock in the morning when I did it. So whatever. As the moon continues to grow, waxing crescent with Pisces energy amplifies the creativity you may feel with the planets and the sun being in Aquarius, like I was just yapping about. Today's word of the day is whimsy and eccentric. That is Sagittarius, or not Sagittarius, that is Aquarius in a nutshell. Now is the time to step out of your comfort zone and build up your creativity, your intuition, and your compassion. Keep your expectations realistic to avoid disappointment. I say that because Pisces Neptunian energy is the sign of illusion.
I was gonna say that Pisces energy can run you right into delusion. So be realistic.
It's like Aquarius is like the middleman, and if it's like, okay, Aquarius, Capricorn, ooh, I'm gonna do everything myself. Aquarius, Pisces, I'm gonna make everything else everyone else's problem. Basically. Yep. But it's very easy to fall into delusion with Pisces, and so you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded during this phase. But also it's okay to be a little bit delulu with your dreams. Just make sure that you're breaking them down into smaller goals. Just a little bit.
I was gonna say, if you do want to be delusional, break it down into smaller goals.
Yep.
So that you can take the less delusional ideas and complete those and still feel something, and know that you're working towards something that you feel is completely out of your realm.
Exactly.
Again, we're going into Aquarius on January 22nd, but this time it's with Mars. Mars in Aquarius, yet another planet goes into Aquarius.
Another one.
And invites you to share your ideas and create. This month is all about embracing what makes you unique and bringing it to a community of people. Not just holding it for yourself. Show it off. Even if it's just to one person. Again, it doesn't have to be to everybody. Because that one person might be like, wow, that really inspired me. I'm going to go do something else. Yep. And they inspire somebody else. And they inspire somebody else.
They keep paying it forward.
While not being stubborn... As I was saying, while not being stubborn enough to keep it to yourself. How do you expect to grow if you don't allow yourself that space? You have to grow outward. You can't grow inward.
Yeah, basically.
There's only so many roots you can have without having a big bush.
A big
I'm so funny.
I want to say, with all of these signs in Aquarius, there's a lot of misconception behind that zodiac sign where people feel like, well, okay, Aquarius is a sign of independence. I have to do everything by myself. I don't need anybody. I've never needed anybody, blah, blah, blah. And if you are unfortunate enough to have a Taurus or a Capricorn next to your Aquarius, it's a little worse. But Aquarius are people who love community. Aquarius are people who love friends, because Aquariuses are weird. And this is I'm not saying weird in a derogatory way. I mean weird as in eccentric. Aquariuses are people who think outside the box. And if you're so independent and all this stuff, how are you going to share all of these ideas if it's just you and, nobody else around?
You need to share your out of the box ideas so they don't, as eventually they won't be so out of the box because people will adopt your ideas.
Yeah.
You got all those good ideas, share them with people.
Yep.
Share them with people. That is what this is saying, basically.
Yeah.
You have to share your ideas and share with people in some fashion, even if it's just one person.
Mm-hmm. They can do things by themselves, but they don't want to do things by themselves. It's boring.
From whatever day that is, who knows what day it is, we go to January 26th, which we have the first quarter in Taurus. With all this creative, whimsical energy, it is easy to lose yourself in delusion. The moon in Taurus invites you to still stay practical because Taurus is, practical. But not bullheaded, because again, with all the Aquarius energy that you're coming out of, hard to be bullheaded when you're being in the whimsy.
Yeah. And don't fall into that independent, well, I gotta do it myself because no one else is gonna do it like I do it.
Exactly. Sometimes you just have to let people do it the way they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah, Mia. Oh, I fucking spit right in your salad right now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I felt that in my chest.
Sometimes you just have to let people do it the way they're gonna do it. I'm so sorry. I stabbed her, guys. Like, that was really just. Boing.
I'm bleeding.
But not bullheaded to the point where you end up losing that quirkiness. Remember, keep the whimsy, but stay practical. Find the balance between practicality and innovation while Mia bleeds out here.
That triggered me.
Can't help it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Had to be done. It's okay. I was talking to myself too, trust. Ross, I was talking to myself too, for certain.
I felt that right here, and I feel it right here. Oh, and finally, we've got January 29th, the waxing gibbous in Gemini. Finally, we close out this month with the waxing gibbous, a moon that encourages you to adjust what's needed to put you back on your path, put you back right on track. Gemini energy invites in the flexibility that gives you the confidence to understand that some things may not work out the way you intended them to, but don't let that deter you. Stay consistent. Gemini is about consistency, and Gemini is about consistency in the form of flexibility. So if this doesn't work, they're always going to find something new to do. They're never going to let up until they have accomplished their goal. So most of your Gemini friends are stubborn and bullheaded to the point where they're like, I have to get this done, and I'm going to get this done. It doesn't matter how I get it done. At the end of the day, it's going to get done.
They let nothing deter them. That is a good head. That's a good bullheadedness. They're like, okay, well, that didn't work. On to the next way.
Yep.
That didn't work. On to the next way.
Yep.
That worked. See? It pays to be persistent.
That's it for our January transits. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. And as usual, if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up because you enjoy us so much and you like listening to us yap. Leave a comment about how you felt about this video and other things you want to talk about with us because, like we say, a community that yaps together stays together. We would love to know how you feel about all of these planets and the sun being in Aquarius and how you can harness this energy in your spirituality or your practices. And please subscribe. We're at 73 subscribers now, and we're getting so close to 100 that we really have to finish the Discord, but it's okay because we've been working on it behind the scenes. And
for certain.
It's a lot better than what it used to be, like 2 followers ago.
For certain. We just have to tweak it a little bit more and it'll be done. And I think it'll also just help us to get people in there. So
that's fair.
I would like to say it's pretty close to being completed. Now we just need
a little
people.
More things to add in there. Some bots, some bits and bobs. Turn that notification bell on so you know when we're uploading new videos because there's only first in line for an episode of Witches and Weebs.
Join us this Friday for our Fandom Reacts, of course, with featuring Secrets of a Silent Witch episode 10, 11, and 12, which means we will be completing the series.
There's one more episode after that. There's 13 episodes.
Oh, it's 13? Okay. I thought it was 12. I don't know why I thought it was 12.
Because it's normally
so
12.
Close.
13 is such a weird number.
I was going to say, aren't they usually 12 and 24 if they're going to do series? Okay. I was on the right track. We're this close to the end, as you heard us now discuss, and we're so excited to talk about this anime overall once we're done. Till next time, everybody, and remember, stay mystical, stay magical, stay whimsical. We will see you next time. Much love.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.